to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Nice looking ball. 4 added minutes on the board. Nice sequence of passes this. De Bruyne!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Maldini tries to clear. And time is up. Corinthians have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The great team, the people's team. That is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years. And this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Muscular approach does pay off here. Gets a good foot in there. That's an imaginative pass. Nicely worked. It's Vieri! That's really well cleared.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
It's a mighty effort! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Vieri is offering a right smile there.
Guti. Here's Roberto Carlos. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Pass somewhat off target. Odo. Now it's Shevchenko. Nicely weighted ball. Shevchenko. Pass is just off target. Corner. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. And he cuts out the supply. Roberto Carlos. And it's Vieira.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Threads one in. And here's Vinicius Junior. And it's played forward. And here's Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's nice. Corinthians still without a single shot on target. Ball's played through. Shevchenko is wide and looking to get onto this. Seedorf. Aimed beyond the defence. Caught offside that time. Almost half an hour in now. And he's intervened well there. He's looking wide. Can he get it through? Great ball if he can get there. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Del Piero. Vieri.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And he's being shifted off it.
That's going in strongly.
And it's Del Piero. Now it's Vieri.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Vinicius Junior. Looking for a runner. Floated through. Well, nicely intercepted. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Otto. Del Piero. Del Piero! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Lam. Now, can they get him away?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of move.
Gets his head on it! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Roberto Carlos. And that is as far as they're going to go. Vieira. Del Piero. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's had it nicked away. And he has been fouled there. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. And this is a great chance to take a lead. Roberto Carlos! It's anyone's ball now. It's a pretty loose pass. Taken back almost at once. Nicely shaped ball. Baresi. And the first half is done. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Corinthians really have looked a bit disjointed to me. Their passing has let them down in key moments, but that's also due for the need of better movement to create more options in the danger areas, something the manager, I think, has to stress to them now.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. There's the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Flamengo upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Guti. And it's Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Vieri. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And this is Del Piero! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Del Piero. Plays a sharp little ball here. And it's Guti. Del Piero.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
It's a sharp pass.
Público presente na partida de hoje, 60.332
Cause for
espectadores.
mild irritation. He's having a go! Couldn't squeeze it through. Ronaldinho. In towards the back stick. It is a corner. It is their second corner of the game. Oh, shooting chance! Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Corinthians have themselves a chance from the spot. This to go one up. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Corinthians have penetrated for the first time.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
And it's Del Piero. Now it's Shevchenko. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Vieira. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
This ended up in no man's land. Guti. Roberto Carlos. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Bergomi makes the interception. Knocks it into space. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a key interception. That has not gone well. Looking to play him in.
Flamengo really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And that is expertly dealt with.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Guti. It's Roberto Carlos. Corinthians leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Searching pass he's played there. And it's Del Piero. Guti. Guti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he get onto this? Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
substituição no time do Corinthians.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Camisa 7, Ronaldinho. Camisa 9, camisa 20. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 8,
Cannavaro.
camisa 42, camisa 19, camisa 21. Teremos
I thought
uma
it was going to happen then.
substituição.
How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Yaya Toure. Well timed, excellent interception. Great vision. Lofted upfield. And that's it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I certainly enjoyed a really good show of collective effort, both in attack and defence, Peter. I think they had good numbers for the link-up play in attack, and players willing to track back at all times. They were very good.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.